BRICS, the Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, this month will host the BRICS cities in Durban for the second leg of Urbanization Forum. This comes after the first one, which was held at the beginning of the year in India. Minister Lechesa Tsenoli of this department joins us in our Sea Point studios to talk about this and some other issues as well. Minister, thank you for being our guest. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you, and good morning to you and your viewers.
First and foremost, Minister, how have you settled into your new portfolio? You've been there for a couple of months now. How's it going?
It's been hectic. There are tough problems, but there's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, no doubt. And of course, this one of the tasks that you've got on your plate, the BRICS Forum. Briefly talk to us about this.
This is an important forum of ministers responsible for local government, on the one hand, in the BRICS countries, as well as in this instance, we are inviting, as the name implies, cities, friendship cities for local government cooperation forum, so that we are able to look at the issues that confront us around urbanization. In other words, this issue that confronts all cities. So we would like to share insights and strategies with countries that we have invited for this purpose.
Which stakeholders and invited people are going to be attending?
Well, as I'm saying, the key is that we must pull together ministers responsible for local government in the BRICS countries on the one hand. They will meet together, and then also cities in each of these countries have been invited, because the problem and movement of people from rural to urban areas and so on is taking place globally, and is creating this kind of problem. We have also invited other people who have an interest in this field as researchers and so on. Yeah. But provincial, in our country, provincial MECs as well will be part of this process. We have invited them. Naturally, the South African Local Government Association, who unfortunately there is a bit of a clash, but we are managing that process together to ensure that there's sufficient representation of senior leadership from most of the cities. We have not invited all the cities. It's a representation of cities in each province, so that we have a sufficient number of them to place this item on their agendas with enough diverse insights. In other words, diversity of the kind of municipalities that will come there will be different, not only from within our own country, but also from other countries that are coming here. China has already sent us a list of their delegates. We are waiting for each of the countries to do the same, so that we prepare sufficiently in advance of these cities. It's the challenge of poverty, the challenge of the nature of globalization and the problems it causes, and the challenges that are brought about by where industrialization occurs, where jobs are created, are part of the drivers of urbanization. So we would like to generate ideas and thinking that enable us to address this issue appropriately. Yeah. This is why both national and provincial and local people must act together to consider what the nature of the problem is, and to learn from each other's experience on how to address it.
I understand that you're already in the process of implementing some of the city rejuvenation points that were agreed on in New Delhi. Talk to us about this. What is actually being done?
Well, the principal thing is firstly to have a national policy framework. In other words, a guiding document that says, this is our collective understanding of the problem. We are in the process. We have already received approval from Cabinet of a discussion process, and a document we call Integrated Urban Development Framework is out there for consultation, and we are engaging with that document so that we are investigating and researching a variety of aspects of this problem of urbanization And that document is helping us to do that. When we are done with this document, it will become available to every national department, provincial government, and local municipality to guide the work we must do, including the mobilization of resources, their deployment in strategic areas, both sectorally but geographically as well. We think that this kind of document that guides the work we do will reduce confusion, will reduce duplication, will maximize the pooling of our resources, both intellectual and financial, including people as well, because the issues of addressing urbanization are complex and they require as much collaboration and cooperation as we can generate. So the discussion document on this integrated urban development framework is one of the expectations that arose from the meeting that you referred to.
Okay. Minister, we have to unfortunately leave it there, but this all taking place at the 29th of this month, so we'll certainly be talking more about it as and when we approach that. Thank you very much for joining us on the programme. Lechesa Tsenoli is the Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs.